Yo, 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 what up? It's the Michelle Clark Sports Podcast. I am Mr. Chu. We are here with Michaun Duckins,
Yo.
Glenn Harris, and we're missing our teammate, Anthony Spivey, but he'll be back soon enough. I actually broke his leg. What did he do? He dislocated his knee.
Yeah, he was in a wrestling match and somebody fell. I don't know.
I thought he said he fell on his knee.
It's like
Yeah,
he did, but the other person did too.
He probably got pinned down and then tapped out, and then his knee broke. So hold on. Wait, we are on air, so let me turn this on. There we go. We're official. All right, so fresh off of a weekend, we're gonna talk. It's a lot of sports. We're gonna talk the in-season championship that happened, in-season tournament championship that happened over the weekend with the NBA, and then we're gonna dive into the Eagles. Are they good or are they frauds? And then we're going to make some NFL playoff predictions because Week 14 just ended. So we got about 4 more weeks left. We're going to predict who's going to make it, who not. And then we're going to talk a little bit of Shohei Ohtani with his massive contract he just signed. So let's start off with the in-season championship. Happened over the weekend, Saturday night, right? The Lakers played the Indiana Pacers and ended the Tyrese Halliburton,
That man 80 is
Cinderella run.
That man 80 a dog. That's all I
How
can
y'all
say.
feel that this is LeBron's 5th championship?
Yes, I don't care what nobody say. This is his 5th championship.
No?
5th championship, 5th MVP. Jordan never won an in-season tournament.
No.
It's not his 5th championship?
It count as something.
Nah, he not getting this.
No, use that mic. Take that one away. There we go.
Nah, I don't think he go. I think he gonna go to the conference finals.
He gonna go to what?
The conference finals.
Nah,
But I don't think they gonna win though.
he winning 2 championships in one season. He gonna officially be the GOAT.
I think
Nah, I don't think so.
He gonna be the in-season tournament MVP. He gonna
And
be the
the
regular
MVP.
season
I don't
MVP.
think he should have got
He
that.
gonna be the finals MVP.
Yeah.
And then he gonna be a champion.
At 39 years old.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be
That man 80 dropped 40 points and 20 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
If he play like that,
It's over.
Lakers going all the way. Defense was looking good. We didn't hit a 3 till like the second half though.
Man,
But that's our only problem
hopefully
making
AD
threes.
stay healthy. I just don't think they'll win. I got the Nuggets or the Celtics winning.
Okay.
How it's looking right now, Jokic gonna win MVP again.
Yeah,
It's
nobody.
Hell,
possible.
Him and MVP or Embiid.
Nah, NB not.
It's possible. All right, well, let's get back to the in-season tournament. How y'all feel about how it went? Like, is this something
At
that
first off,
did the NBA was the NBA on or something?
yeah. At first, it was confusing. Like,
Mhm.
nobody
Yeah,
knew
it
what was
was.
going on. But as like the games, like the brackets and stuff going on, it got intense and it felt like a playoff vibe. So Adam Silver knew what he was doing. So I give him his props. But since it's like it was the first time, we know it's gonna be way better probably next season.
Right. Okay, I like that. How you feel about it, Glenn?
I feel like it was a good thing to do. We seen how some teams was gonna be able to play in the playoffs. We seen what Anthony Davis could do with LeBron James, learning some things from him. What's that guard from the Pacers?
Tyrese Halliburton.
He was the best player in the play-in tournament. I feel like the Kings was doing good too. They was dropping some good numbers.
Right.
That's all I really feel about it. It was
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I thought it was a good turnout. It definitely brought a different dynamic to the season.
I think they did it because it made players actually take regular season games seriously.
yeah.
Right.
And not like make them actually want to play and actually win for some. But I feel like the prize should have been more. Instead of $500K a piece, it should have been $1 million a piece.
Hey, they might up it next year.
Yeah, some teams that was not playing well last year is actually playing good just because of the tournament.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like the Magic,
yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. I don't know what happened.
they like 12 and
They 14 and
I
7.
think they. I think they're
12-4.
second in the East right now.
yeah, they doing real good.
Yeah, until the
Pablo
playoff
got
come
hurt,
and they get
though.
swept.
Development.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to the NFL real quick. The Eagles,
Back-to-back blowouts.
back-to-back weeks, back-to-back blowouts. Are we still believing the Eagles? Can they still make some noise? Or I think they're 10-3, or their 10-3 record a little deceiving.
It's like it's fries, but it ain't, because I get on their props for beating the Bills and the Chiefs, but it's right now the Chiefs not even looking that good, and the Bills, they inconsistent. They win and lose. Like they a good team that can be competitive in the playoffs. They just can't produce every week.
Right.
And with the Eagles having close games with the Commanders and the Giants, it's like you really don't know. But after seeing them playing the 49ers and the Cowboys, we actually see what they really can do, and it's not looking good.
Right.
I think it's gonna take more from different players on the Eagles team to get more wins. I feel like everybody on their team don't want to win as much as everybody else. That's why they was losing against the 49ers and the Cowboys. They wanted more.
Right.
So I think they gonna have to get their hair straight if they want to win some games in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think the Eagles are still good. They went 4 straight weeks playing some tough teams, right? Like y'all said, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Niners, and then the Cowboys. Like that's a tough month for the Eagles. My only concern is whenever they win close games, and when they lose, they get blown out.
Right.
So we're gonna see when the playoffs come around, but it's a battle right now, right?
Yep.
In the NFC.
The 49ers.
What's that, NFC East with the Eagles and the Cowboys are?
Yeah, the 49ers, the Cowboys, and the Eagles all tied for first right now.
Yeah. So the last 4 weeks of the season is definitely going to be interesting.
I feel like the 49ers definitely got the first seed clinched. With the remaining 4 games they got, that's a clean sweep.
For sure.
All right, so speaking of the playoffs, let's make some predictions right now, okay? So we'll stick with the NFC. So at the top of the NFC, we got the Niners, right, at 10-3.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Cowboys at 10-3.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lions at third at 9-4. Bucks are fourth and 6-7. And then the Eagles are fifth at 10-3. Vikings 6 or 7-6. And the Packers are in the last. Right now, if the playoffs were to start, the Packers would be in the playoffs, which is crazy.
Let me get the bump.
They is.
Yeah.
As of right now, if the playoffs started this weekend, the Packers would be in.
They've been playing actually good though.
Yeah, and they're 6-7, and then right outside of that, we got the Rams that are 6-7, the Seahawks that are 6-7, the Falcons that are 6-7, the Saints that are 6-7. So it's a lot of 6-7 teams that could potentially make some noise. What y'all think? The people on the outside looking in: Rams, Seahawks, Falcons, Saints, Giants, Bears, Commanders, Cardinals.
With the Rams, remaining teams they got to play, that it's not looking good. But they not out yet. But the Bears, they only remaining tough team they got to play. I think I forgot the team, but they play one more good team. But they can win the rest of their games to make the playoffs and go 9-8.
I'm sorry, but even if they do make the playoffs, it's not gonna end up well for
The
them.
Bears?
Yes.
Yeah, they're lucky if they make the playoffs, and if they do, they get
Yeah, but I feel
mollywopped.
like the Seahawks could do well in the playoffs.
Okay. The only problem with the Rams and the Seahawks is they got the Niners in
Now
their
with
division.
DK acting like that, they're not gonna do good in the playoffs. That man, if he don't get the ball, he gonna get mad.
Yeah, he
Right.
body slammed Fred Warner for nothing.
But the NFC South with the Buccaneers and the Falcons fighting for that weak conference.
Yeah.
But if they able to get in AJ Brown head this next game, the Seahawks, they might be able to go on a streak, because they got the Titans next and then the Steelers.
Who?
The Seahawks
The Seahawks? The Titans and the Steelers? Oh, yeah, they can win those games.
after the Eagles, and then they got the Cardinals.
The Lions looking like the Bills. They starting to look like frauds a little bit too.
They running game is so good.
Not they defense is horrible though. They with the way they
Not
playing,
they D line. It's just like
nah,
they
they secondary.
yeah.
They gonna be first round exits with the way they playing now.
But they could be back in the playoffs and doing well next year.
But at least them getting back in the playoffs. That's a good thing for them. They've been
Yeah,
winning
they
that for
back
a
in the
long time.
playoffs. I
Alright.
want to I wonder what the Jaguars gonna do now. Trevor Lawrence out.
Didn't he play?
Yeah, he played. He played.
Yeah, he played. He played with his hurt ankle. I think they got beat though by the Browns, right? The Browns beat him.
Yeah, it was a.
All right. So speaking of the AFC, let's hop over to that side. So the Ravens at the top of the conference, at number 1, at 10-3. Miami number 2 at 9-4. Chiefs 8-5 at number 3. Jags at 8-5 at 4. Browns at 8-5 at 5. Steelers 7-6. Colts 7-6. So right now, if the playoffs were to start, the Colts will be in. And then right outside at 7-6 are the Texans, Broncos 7-6, Bengals 7-6, Bills 7-6, and then Chargers, Raiders, Jets are all probably gonna be out. So we got Texans, Broncos, Bengals, and Bills who still got the potential to make the playoffs. Who y'all think can sneak in?
I got the Bengals sneaking in over the Browns.
Ooh.
I got the Browns and Steelers trading places with the Bills and Bengals because their backup quarterback for the Bengals, he's playing good. Like with the way they offense run, it makes it seem like Joe Burrow is a system quarterback because with they backup playing the way they is, it's like nothing really changed.
You said the Browns or the Bengals?
The Bengals.
Yeah, I don't know who the backup quarterback is. I thought you said the Browns. The Browns, ain't it Joe Flacco?
Yeah.
That
man so old.
Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure, in like 2008.
That man
and he's still coming out here throwing like 300 yards, 2 TDs.
And the Steelers, they got all sorts of problems.
Yeah, I think the Steelers gonna drop.
I got the Bengals sneaking there too.
Kenny Pickett haven't threw more than 1 touchdown in 1 game since Ben Roethlisberger retired, and that's not good.
The Texans in, ain't they?
No, they not. They
on the outside looking in, and they just lost the Jets. So
but with Tate Dale out, I don't think the Texans can make the playoffs.
But they still got 2 good receivers though.
Nah, but it showed they couldn't score. They lost like 6-30 to the Jets.
6-30?
Yeah, the Jets blew them out.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
crazy.
what they were doing, but I think C.J. Stroud got hurt.
Yeah, he had a concussion.
Yeah, he might not even play next year.
If they don't get in
next week.
I'm not gonna lie. I believe in Russell Wilson.
It's definitely gonna be the Bills or the Broncos.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's gonna be Broncos or the Bills. The Bengals are done. The Texans are done. They didn't.
Colts might be okay though.
What coach?
The Colts. The Colts.
They a sneaky team.
For who?
The Colts.
Oh, the Colts.
Yes, they
said the coach. I'm like, what coach?
No, the Colts. They sneaky.
Yeah, right now they're in, but I don't know, man. I can't trust them all the way like that. But we're going to see. All right, last topic we got for today. A lot of people don't know who this man is. Maybe they do. Oh, I know Michaun will because, supposedly a baseball player.
I played baseball too, bro.
Glenn, no, you didn't.
Sean.
You don't even know what, like, a home run is. Anyways.
Sean.
Shohei Ohtani.
He hitting the home run.
What, in Little League?
Yes.
Like slow pitch, rainbow pitches?
No.
Fast pitch?
Yes.
Okay.
We was throwing that.
Pull that video up. We'll post it online. Shohei Ohtani.
I hit it right out the park too.
Shohei Ohtani is a Japanese-born baseball player, right? Played in the MLB. Dual threat, pitcher and a hitter. I don't know much about baseball, but I definitely know who he is. He was with the Angels, right?
Yep.
And signed with the Dodgers
in Orange County, and then he signed with the LA Dodgers for 10 years.
$700 million.
$700 million. And then what's interesting about his contract is from now until the next 10 years, he's going to get paid $2 million. Did y'all hear about that? He's going to get $2 million every year from here until the 10th year of that contract. Once that 10th year of the contract is over with, the next 10 years after that, he's going to make $68 million every year.
That's crazy.
So basically, he did that to free up some salary cap space for the team so they can sign other players. So he signed a $700 million contract. He's not going to get all of it until in the next 20 years. But
and the Dodgers, they got that first 6 are all-star players in that lineup.
Yeah, they got some good players on their team.
Mookie Betts, Shohei at the 2, Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy, Will Smith.
Mookie Betts.
I already said Mookie Betts.
He said Mookie first, yeah. Will Smith, the actor?
No, the catcher.
Oh.
And the thing is, it's another Will Smith. He's a pitcher.
On the Dodgers?
Nah, he on the Phillies.
You said Jason Hayward.
He washed. He washed.
No, he's not. He
So
good.
should I make a bet that the Dodgers win the World Series next year? The line probably went way down though because once Shohei signed with him.
Nah, I can't make a bet.
How'd they pitching though?
The
The hitting is good, but you know when playoff come around,
they pitching
good pitching over good hitting every time.
They pitching good.
Yeah.
Nah, it was
I thought they still had that
it was
dude.
inconsistent in the playoffs last year because they got swept by the 7 seed Diamondbacks.
I remember that. Yeah.
I thought they still had that dude. What's his name? Clayton Kershaw.
He do.
Kershaw still there?
Yeah, I think he pitched, but he didn't have a good season. He did, but it was like not one as good.
He a free agent now, ain't he?
No, I think he's still on the Dodgers.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else y'all want to add? What y'all do over the weekend? Not work out though.
I forget.
I was taking.
These are supposed to be the premier athletes of Michele Clark taking weekends off.
I was taking ice baths and stuff.
I was taking a mental break. I just started back getting into sports and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm finna get right back.
You know what?
Shit.
We need to talk more about that. That more athletes need to take mental breaks. Because I feel like a lot of time when the season's over, athletes jump right back into it and don't give their bodies and minds the rest.
I don't think coaches be understanding that
deserve.
either.
Coaches, fans, people, they don't understand what athletes got to go through.
Yeah.
What they put their
And
body in.
I think they just be more focused about the sport. They don't even learn like,
They
okay,
more
we using our body, so you need to be learning about the
Yeah.
body too, because we can be getting hurt doing this stuff.
Man, that's a good topic for the next podcast.
they
We're
more
going to talk
focused on
about
winning.
athletes'
real.
mental health during the season, after a season, before a season. It don't matter what level you're at middle school, high school, college, professional. I think a mental and physical break is always should be a must.
Because
and
after football
encouraged.
season, they wanted us to jump right back in to like working out. I took a month off. I couldn't do it.
That's good. No, that's good.
Yeah, they was mad at that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get back on that grind then. Once again, this is Michele Clark Sports Podcast. Appreciate y'all listening. Appreciate y'all watching. This is actually the first video we're gonna post. What happened?
Nothing.
You can't even post it now.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't post it.
You
Yeah,
gotta
you can.
edit that out.
My man just took over.
What do you do?
He sticked out his middle fingers.
No, I did. No, I did. No, I did.
Hey, the tape gonna show it.
I used to go over.
But all right, we'll see y'all. Peace.